Hi, butterflies. Thank you for joining me for today's interview. I have a great treat for you today. I'm interviewing Kai Ashley of the Vibrant Success Club. Now, Kai is an EFT and mindset healer. I actually came across Kai the other week when I was going through YouTube and, looking up an answer to a problem that I had, and her videos had me having such amazing aha moments and energetic shifts and breakthroughs. I just thought I have to get Kai on video and interview her and see how she can help my people to heal their social anxiety using her special brand of EFT tapping. So, Kai, I'd like to welcome you to today's interview. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me and reaching out. I'm absolutely thrilled.
So, tell me a little bit about you. What brings you here, and your background with social anxiety, and tell me a little bit about your tapping as well. Tell me all about it.
Oh gosh, I could talk about tapping all day long, and I pretty much do actually. Let's see where to start. Well, a little bit about me and social anxiety is I have had a long history with social anxiety, with actually a whole host of issues with not feeling good enough. With I used to have mild PTSD where I was really reactive and I'd get angry easily, like to like a really enraged point. But when it came to social anxiety, I was always this, like for instance, I personally have always had a gift for speaking in front of people. So I could get up and speak in front of people, but when it came to actually talking to people one on one, I'd get very nervous and anxious, and my body would like just contract. And I remember, for instance, one time I met this woman in the gym changing room, and we were talking, and it was a nice conversation. And I'm very empathic, so I feel other people's emotions when they happen. So I remember we were mid conversation, and all of a sudden I had this big feeling that I needed to go, and it was pretty much mid sentence, and I went, okay, bye. And I walked away thinking that, okay, it's time for me to go. She doesn't want me to be here anymore. But from her, I just felt this utter shock. It's like, what are you doing? And so social anxiety throughout most of my life made me feel very judged. That's one of the main things that throughout my whole life, childhood, I was teased. I had abuse, I had sexual abuse, I had a very tough and lonely, sad childhood, and most people today would never guess that. Like most people, when they meet me today, they think that I had the most supportive upbringing, that I've always been bright, that, I went to university, which I didn't, all this sort of like things people think about me, but the truth is, this is very, my bright and even sort of personality is very new in my life. So,
Okay.
and I really do owe that for the most part, like 98% of it to EFT tapping, because it absolutely shifted those feelings so that I had this kundalini rising when I first started. It was like this big burst of energy, like this love ran through my body. And for the first time in my life, I felt love for myself. And I am forever grateful that I know this tool and that I can share it with people, because I wouldn't be who I am today without it. So, yeah, I'm very,
Yeah.
very excited to share it.
Yeah, absolutely. I know myself, just when I tried, I think it was a quick 10-minute video where you ran through, a tapping script, and for the people watching this video, we'll be running through something in a minute. And I was sobbing, I was blubbering, I had all these energetic shifts. And then I raided the pantry and I stocked myself full of like really heavy chips and chocolate, and just and I was I just needed to, like, I don't know what it was. I just filled myself with food, and then I drank about 2 liters of water, and I went to sleep. And then I woke up and I felt fantastic. So there was like all of these like reactions and all of these energetic like things that happened, and then I woke up, and the issue that I had been so weighed down about beforehand just wasn't really there for me anymore. And I'm still feeling the effects of that even throughout this week.
Yeah.
The issues of grief and letting go and that sort of thing aren't affecting me anywhere near as much as they would have. I'm certainly not feeling the emotional charge about it anymore. So I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much.
It's my favorite thing in the world. So I actually would like to ask you a question. What little changes have you seen in your life that might seem like a coincidence since then? Have you found certain things easier to do, or have other people maybe been more receptive in some ways, or have you had some realizations?
I've found myself several times, like I'm looking at my to-do list. I like to make my to-do list on a Sunday night, and at the time, like so much of it is like, um, think about your e-course provider. Think about how you're going to set up your payment provider. Think about this, think about that, nut this out, get a solution to this, get a solution to that. And I found myself this week with each thing on my to-do list, I was like, well, I know the answer to that. It's going to be this. Cross it off. I know the answer to that. It's going to be this. Why was I making this so hard for myself? These answers, that I guess the confidence to make the answers so much easier for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. And the great thing is that most of the changes from tapping actually come in the weeks and months after. It's to the point where, because what it does is it changes your subconscious program. So sometimes people don't actually connect that the big changes in their life come from the tapping. Because sometimes, often I'll work with people that have been stuck for literally years in like the same thing, thinking that they can't get out, and we'll work together. And, I always suggest people to do what I like to call binge tapping, where you just do loads and loads and loads of it in a very short period of time.
Awesome.
Because the way believe you should do this is because any action that you take from a block, let's say if you have social anxiety in your body and you think that you don't have time to do the tapping, well, you're going to keep creating events that show up where you feel uncomfortable and people are judging you and you're just not getting, your act together. So you might as well take that time out, do the tapping, release all the energy, and then, your actions will start to change. People will psychically just starts treating you differently, and you will show up more in the world. So this is why I love, 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 and I always encourage the members of the Vibrant Success Club to take, a day or two, pretty, relatively frequently, at least once a month, where they do loads of tapping.
Yeah. So my question is also how do these shifts happen? Like you're talking about, the tapping sort of reprograms you. How does it reprogram you?
That's a great question. So it's on a few levels. There are, for the people who know about NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, it's absolutely fantastic. It works on a similar level than that, but I believe tapping, especially the way I do it, is much more powerful because, so what it does is as you're tapping through the points, similar to NLP in this respect, it will change your connections in your mind. So for instance, as a child, we'll have an experience. Let's say that if your experience is with a dog as a child that's angry with you and, attacks you or tries to attack you, then your belief will be created about that it is, a scary thing. And so every time that you see a dog, that old belief, that old memory, the energy will be activated, and every single time it will come up. So what we do with the tapping, we go a step deeper. We don't just, change the programming in your mind. We actually release the trapped energy because on this earth, we haven't been taught how to feel our feelings, and we actually contract. So the negative feeling itself is not a problem. Like really, I kid you not, believe it or not, it's not a problem. The problem is our reaction to it.
Yep.
So that's why when people get anxious, they'll then get anxious that they're anxious and they have double anxiety.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what you do in tapping is you're doing a process where you're naming all the negative as you're tapping through the points. And just as a note, tapping through the points are the same points used in acupuncture. And so this clears the energy pathway so the circuit can be clear. But at the same time, you're also just clearing all of that old energy out that's been keeping you stuck, and you're accepting it, which doesn't sound powerful, but is like the most powerful thing. Because then when you truly accept it, it can just move right through your body and it just and you can actually turn it from low level, dark, heavy, even physical energy into this high level love and light. And that's how I do it. I help you bring it into your heart, and then you literally learn how to transmute it into this high energy. And it's really simple, but it is an art form as well.
Yeah, right. So can you give us, a taster, a sample of what it's actually like to do this tapping?
I would love to. Yes. So
you thought I'd never ask.
You and I were speaking earlier. Yeah, exactly. So I know you and I were speaking earlier about using one of your personal issues because, that way it can be more of a real session, and the people at home, they can join in to something that's really happening. And I get the feeling that what you're going through, a lot of your audience members will be going through.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, I'm sort of going through a period of growth in my business, and I, traditionally work with people a lot online and on Skype, and I have had people come to me in my Zen den before, but I generally find that I can work with a wider variety of people online. It also means that people don't have to leave their home. But I've had a lot of opportunities, and I've been asked recently if I would set up days in other people's clinics. So like acupuncturists and massage therapists and stuff have actually offered me space in their practices so that I can help their clients with social anxiety as well through energy healing. And I've had some fears that have come up with that. I have this massive fear that I'm going to overcommit myself, that I'm going to take my business off its nice little track and run it and myself into the ground with just burnout. Just completely overcommit myself and burn myself out on other people's energy. So that's a little bit embarrassing to admit, but it's definitely something very real that I'm feeling at the moment.
Wonderful. And that takes such courage to admit that.
Yeah.
But it is for the best. So what I'm going to ask for permission for everybody watching to understand that this is a healing. So some energy may move. At home, definitely tap with us. Even if you're in public, you can even just tap. Don't worry about it. Just do it.
Yeah. People don't notice. People don't know. You think everyone's looking at you. No one notices.
Yeah, you can even just go like this. If you're in public and you're really embarrassed, just go like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
cool.
That's the first point that we're going to start with.
Okay.
So I would like to ask you, Eva, when you think about the fear that you might burn out, how strong is it between 1 and 10, 10 being the highest?
It's an 8. Yep.
8, that's high. Okay. So for anyone watching, if this isn't your issue, maybe you might be wanting to start a business and you're afraid that it will be too much and you can't handle it. So just change the words to suit yourself. Okay, so just follow me exactly. My tapping's a little bit different, as you know, from doing my video. We're going to be doing a lot of breathing, lots and lots of breathing. Okay, so start just tapping right under your collarbone. We're going to start by taking a big breath into our bellies, okay?
Okay.
And open your mouth. Yeah, see if you can force a yawn. Good, just like that. Okay, repeat after me. I choose to admit.
I choose to admit.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
What if I can't do it?
What if I can't do it?
What if I burn out?
What if I burn out?
I have a great opportunity.
I have a great opportunity.
But I don't know if I can do it.
I don't know if I can do it.
And I've been trying to be positive.
And I've been trying to be positive.
But the truth is, deep inside.
But the truth is, deep inside.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
And I feel it in my body.
And I feel it in my body.
Yeah, so I want you to relax towards that energy coming up. Take a big deep breath down underneath it. Relax your shoulders and lean slowly forward from the waist. Really help you lean into it. truth is I'm scared.
The truth is I'm scared.
And let's finish that breath. Take another big deep breath in, big sigh out. Okay, let's tap through. So just at the front of your ribs, which is like just under your boobs. Okay, you can use your full palms on it if you like. Let's see. Okay. I have a great opportunity.
I have a great opportunity.
I'm about to break through.
I'm about to break through.
But I've been telling myself.
But I've been telling myself.
If I can't do it.
If I can't do it.
If I can't do it.
And if I can't do it.
People will judge me.
People will judge me.
And how true does that feel between 1 and 10?
7?
Good. Okay, tap the inside of your wrist. So we're going to get a little bit repetitive here to bring it up, and then we're going to completely accept it into our bodies as a process. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
That people will judge me.
That people will judge me.
That people will hate me.
That people will hate me.
And I'm on camera right now.
And I'm on camera right now.
And I really don't want to cry.
And I don't want to cry.
But the truth is.
But the truth is.
I'm human.
I'm human.
And I have human emotions.
And I have human emotions.
So I'm sorry that I'm crying.
I'm sorry that I'm crying.
But maybe it's actually okay.
But maybe it's actually okay.
I'm honouring.
I'm honouring.
My very real sadness now.
My very real sadness now.
Take a big breath and allow yourself to feel it. Open your mouth and let it come out. Lean slowly forward. Relax your shoulders. Relax your forehead and your face. Relax your fingertips. There you go. You're doing great, Eva. Tap the side of your hands together. I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Even though I'm scared I might fail.
Even though I'm scared I might fail.
Burn out.
Burn out.
Panic.
Panic.
The truth is.
The truth is.
Now, this is an important part. The truth is I really feel this way.
The truth is I really feel this way.
And nod your head and say, yep, it's definitely happening.
Yep, it's definitely happening.
But I'm choosing to be kind to myself anyway.
But I'm choosing to be kind to myself anyway.
Because I'm worthy of being loved.
Because I'm worthy of being loved.
Tap the top of your head. Even if it doesn't always feel like it.
Even if it doesn't always feel like it.
And even if I really do get judged.
And even if I really do get judged.
Burn out.
Burn out.
Prove myself wrong.
Prove myself wrong.
I'm still open to the possibility.
I'm still open to the possibility.
That I can figure it out.
That I can figure it out.
Tap your eyebrows. That I'm good enough as I am.
That I'm good enough as I am.
That I'm worthy of being loved.
That I'm worthy of being loved.
Now take a breath into that. Relax your entire face. Big deep breath in. Relax your shoulders down and jaw open, sigh out. Really relax your back and shoulders. Big yawn at the end. I feel these feelings in my body.
I feel these feelings in my body.
Tapping the temples, they're right in the corner of your eye. And they've been with me every single day.
And they've been with me every single day.
Okay. I'm open to the possibility.
I'm open to the possibility.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask you not to lean on the table.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm open to the possibility.
I'm open to the possibility.
That it's okay to forgive myself.
That it's okay to forgive myself.
For not forgiving myself.
What was that?
For not forgiving myself.
For not forgiving myself.
This is the first key to powerful forgiveness. Tap in the front of your cheekbones, up high, right next to your nose. I've been angry at myself.
I've been angry at myself.
that I can't hold it together,
that I can't hold it together,
when I'm sure that I should be able to.
when I'm sure that I should be able to.
I admit that this has been happening,
I admit that this has been happening,
and I choose to love myself anyway.
and I choose to love myself anyway.
Even if I never forgive myself,
Even if I never forgive myself.
hand on your heart, tap on the divot above your lips, I'm still worthy of being loved.
I'm still worthy of being loved.
I'm still worthy of having compassion.
I'm still worthy of having compassion.
Tap under your lips. So we're going to wrap up in just a moment. Take a big deep breath. Feel every sensation and breathe into it. Ah. Don't try and change anything. Ah. Okay, so even though, and breathe out. Good. Good. That's energy being trapped that's causing havoc in your life. Nice powerful one. Yeah, big yawn. Yeah, let it out. Lean forward slowly. Good girl. Tap your chest. I love and accept myself as much as I can.
I love and accept myself as much as I can.
So even though I have,
Even though I have
this remaining fear, and do you yawn first? Take your time. Good. And I feel it in my body. If I get it wrong, they'll judge me.
If I get it wrong, they'll judge me.
They'll definitely judge me. And I feel it right in here. And go and feel down with your imagination where here is.
And I feel it down in here.
I feel it in my
tummy.
Right in here.
Oh, in here. I feel it right in here.
Yeah, and go and touch it with your imagination. This is like the most important part. Big deep breath, sigh, relax your shoulders, open your jaw, and feel around the edges of the feeling now. The fear of being judged, do not try and change it. Another deep breath in, go right down and touch around the edges of that fear. Open your jaw. And lean slowly into the feeling. Let it get worse. Expand. I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Yeah. Even if they did judge me.
Even if they do judge me.
Yeah, I'm worthy of being loved.
I'm worthy of being loved.
Tap the front of your ribs. And even though I don't want to get it wrong.
And even though I don't want to get it wrong.
Maybe it's okay.
Maybe it's okay.
Maybe it's okay to give myself permission to get it wrong.
And maybe it's okay to give myself permission to get it wrong.
Maybe it's okay. Shrug your shoulders.
Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay.
Yeah. I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
Now give yourself that full permission to get it wrong, which is similar to what we've been doing. So just take a big deep breath in. Or just relax, really relax your fingertips and relieve your shoulders. Okay, tap your body down. Rub your hands together.
This is the best bit.
Yeah. Give yourself a good rub. Rub your arms. Okay, now tap either side of your arms and then give them a big hug. And I want you to actually make a sound. So we're going to breathe in, then we're going to drive the energy into our body. Okay? Let's do it. Big loud one. Relaxing your shoulders. Send it right deep down into your belly. And do a yawn if it's there. Good work. And so let's
Wow.
just quick round ourselves. Put your hands on the top of your thighs and press down. So on the top of your thighs and say, I am grounded.
I am grounded.
Now take another breath and do it like an ooh sound and drive your energy down. So go. Feel your energy sink down. Ooh. And feel the weight of your hips.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely felt that. Thank you so much. That was powerful. Really powerful.
Wow. I really commend you for opening up. That was very powerful for me, and I'm sure that viewers are going to get a lot out of sharing that intimate moment with you.
Yeah, it's real, and it's true. Like when we first started talking about it, I felt that anxiety come up. It definitely was innate, and now it's that the most powerful thing for me was I give myself permission to make mistakes. I give myself permission to for this not to work out, but I give myself permission to make mistakes. I give myself permission for it to not be perfect, and that's a big one. So
Yeah, it really is.
I might just underpin that by just sending a couple of minutes of my energy healing vibration. I think that will really help to underpin the energy shift that's happened and that transformation that I
Absolutely.
truly feel. So I'll just take a deep breath and I'll start sending the energy now. Feeling that grounding energy, that solar plexus chakra, really allowing that energy to ground right down into the soles of the feet, down into the layers of the earth, down to connect with the core of the earth, grounding us there, grounding everyone's energy there, grounding my energy there, grounding Kai's energy there. We're all grounded to the source of source, which is the core of the earth. Thank you so much for joining us today, Kai. I understand that you have an offer that you'd like to make to the people watching this interview.
I do. Well, I have the Vibrant Success Club, which is it's like my passion project. It's what I love. It's an EFT library of EFT recordings, also visualizations, goal-getting strategies that are literally helping my members go from, some of them come in super broke and change the whole money mindset, manifesting thousands of dollars and pounds. And like they start getting more energy, more clients come in. I have other clients come in with chronic anxiety, with massive social anxiety, and some of them, just from doing the recordings and not even having private work with me, they are completely transforming their entire lives, like going to film video for the first time. One of the ladies, she literally couldn't even talk on the phone to a client. She couldn't go outside without shaking in fear. She was like really extreme case. Mm-hmm. But now she's filming video. She's talking on the phone with a client. She's raised her prices for her clothing business that she has online. She's absolutely doing phenomenal. So I would love to invite you to join in on the fun, to join in on the transformations. And so I'm offering you a special trial month of only $47, which is an amazing deal with the value that you're actually going to get in return. And on top of that, I have a women's only Facebook group that is also like a mastermind, where you'll get personal access from me, where I can tell you exactly what to do, where I can kick your butt a bit and help you get motivated so that you can, take action in your business, really ground the transformations into reality. So it's something that I'm super proud of because it works.
Yeah,
So you
wow.
can get that at www.vibrantsuccess.club. So it's not com. It's
Okay.
vibrantsuccess.club/special.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for offering us that special today, and thank you so much for your time today. As you can see, it was very real transformation. I came in, super charged up on that issue. Obviously, it was an 8.
Yeah.
Now, I've just put the room around it. I'm allowing it to be there, and honestly, I'm feeling like it's about a 2. And that real well, I might make a massive mistake, but I'm allowing myself to do that. That is so incredibly freeing. So thank you, Kai, from the very, very bottom of my heart for being here today.
Oh, I'm absolutely honored, and I'm just so grateful that I could help you get that shift because you're such an amazing thought leader, and I know that you're changing the world. So for me to be able to support you, it fulfills my purpose. So thank you for letting me.
Yeah, love and light.